And welcome back to Highline Memorial Stadium here at Highline High School, right, Dan? Yes, it is indeed. And we are back with the Alderson's Awards West Printwares postgame show for trophies, awards, T-shirts, and so much more. Go to aldersons.net for their full catalog. Welcome back to Highline Stadium. Paul Beatty along with
Dan
Gilmore and Don
Bouchel.
Even I got that one. We get it right.
Right.
Exactly. For those of you watching live now or on demand later, or if you are watching this post-game show in our recap at EliSportsNetwork.com, Dan Gilmore has how it all laid out here this afternoon. Dan?
Well, what a ball game, and what a joy to work with three in the booth with Paul Beatty in the vaunted Howard Cosell seat. But Paul, it has been a joy. The Bears won the toss and they deferred, as almost every coach does these days. And so the Lancers had the ball. It didn't take them long, just under 2 minutes before Isaac Seif got into the end zone with a 15-yard run, making things 7-0. However, in the second quarter, 16-yard pass to Cage Reapin from Gavin Garcia tied the score 7-7 with the extra point good. And then with 8:49 in the second quarter, 6-yard run by X-Ray Alexander, and we're going to hear a lot from him this season. 14-7 the score was at that point. Now Tyler Like got the Bears close, and from the 17 was able to kick a 27-yard field goal with 2.5 minutes left to go, pulling the Bears to within 4, 14-10. And then X-Ray Alexander, remember him? He scored again with a 24-yard run, 3:07 left to go, making the score 20-10. The extra point was no good, so that's where we stayed as the third quarter came to a close. In the fourth quarter, Shipley had a 16-yard pass hauled in from Gavin Garcia to pull the Bears to within 3, 20-17. But then Isaac Seif, on a 45-yard pass, pumped his fist in victory as he crossed the goal line, giving his team a 10-point lead, 27-17 at that point. A 1-yard run by Zach Shell with 3:43 left to go in the fourth quarter put the Lancers up 34-17, and then with 3:26 left to go, Primo Guido recovered a Gavin Garcia fumble to ice things for the Lancers. And the final score tonight, or this afternoon I should say, 34-17. Homecoming is happy for the Lancers.
Absolutely great game here this afternoon. And guys, now we go into our MVP mode. Let's start with the visiting team MVP. Who'd you guys decide on?
Well, there were a lot of great players on the Bears team, Paul. I liked Cage Reapin.
Yep.
I liked Dylan Shipley. Hey, I even like Tyler Like, the kicker. But in the end, I like Gavin Garcia, the quarterback. He probably had more yards gained than Heath Riggs that we talked about so much in the first half. Heath Riggs, the 6'2", 235-pound junior, he will be playing the rest of the year and next year as well. But Gavin Garcia, with those quarterback draws and a fairly accurate arm, I have to give it to Garcia. Don?
You know, it would have probably been Riggs had a parallel universe occurred and he stayed in the game. He was having a heck of a game on both sides of the ball. So I would have to agree with you. With his absence, Gavin Garcia, you know, really stepped up, had an excellent – the coaching did a great job of doing an adjustment when Riggs went out and getting Garcia more involved in it. And he had some good completions too. There was a couple, you know, Drew Kay and Matthew Park played good defense for the Bears, but you know, it was an excellent outing for the Bears. Riggs got injured. Hopefully he's not out very long. But Gavin Garcia, I would agree with you there.
All right, let's turn it around on this homecoming Saturday for the Lancers and our hometown MVP.
Don, I'm going to let you lead on this one.
There's a lot to be considered here, I think, right?
Well, Isaac Seif had a good game. Their quarterback was excellent, Mason Hayes. On defense, I really liked Isaiah Malloy. He had a very good game, so that's where I would go.
Well, I guess we have a split decision here because I liked Mason Hayes on offense. He was able to split up the run and the pass, handed to Zach Shell, handed to Isaac Seif, and was a fairly accurate arm. He cut down a lot on those long bombs that he failed so badly on the O'Day game a couple of weeks ago. So
the flip side is the third one is X-Ray. Did he have two? Didn't he have 2 touchdowns?
X-Ray Alexander had 2 touchdowns.
And played pretty good on the defense.
Hey, I'll go with X-Ray.
X-Ray, that's a lot of good choices.
I'm
X-Ray
just throwing that
Alexander.
out there,
no,
guys.
That's a good choice. That's a good choice. We can all agree on that consensus.
Okay, X-Ray it is for the Lancers.
Could have easily been any one of them, no question about it.
They played as a team, and football is a team game.
Well, Don and Dan, thank you guys so much for jumping on and doing this. We're happy to be back here at Kennedy and doing games. Thanks to Don Hoffman, the Lancer AD as well, and Tony Davis, who's not only the head coach, he's also the AD for Tahoma as well. And we thank him and you for watching this afternoon. And that's going to do it. That'll put a wrap on this one more time. Our final score, 34-17. We'll see you next time right here on the Eli and the NFHS Sports Networks.
So long, everybody.
Alderson's Awards West Printwares is your one stop to tell the world about